No, I shouldn't. Okay, hello Internet. We are now recording for the next installment of the SCB D&D Adventures. Who wants to give the recap of what happened last time?
Yeah.
I'll give the recap.
I bought some dresses. I don't really care what happens otherwise.
Wow. Okay then.
Wow.
I think we're gonna meet the king at some point after my dress is finished. And
I don't even know where I am. Am I just like,
And Jack
am I just like on the ship?
the second coming of Christ. Because
Can
this freak had started fucking with Frollo. Fucking with Frollo. Fucking with Frollo.
You also
That
forgot the
should be
fact that
the
you're
episode
not
title.
shapeshifting amongst you.
I'm very sure I'm just on the ship.
Oh, we also met
No, because you
Ash's
follow them
new
to the
character.
festival.
Okay. PLDL? Too long to listen? I don't know. Basically, everybody ended up spread out, and then my new character, Olivier, ended up rounding everyone up, and we ended up coming with a plan on board the ship to
Where's
end up shooting Jason.
Chad? What happened to Chad?
We basically made
Remember?
Jason into the second Christ. And then we ended up going to meet Frollo, and last I remember, I was about to stab Jack in the back.
I thought you were going to hit him.
What happened to Chad?
You left him at
And
the
why
hatch.
is this your like 8th character?
I think you were following us the whole time. Just kind of in a daze.
Remember, you guys left Chad at the hatchery.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Jason wanted to kill him.
Oh yeah.
I said we kill him!
What are my thoughts? Answer. Not done.
So, oh, right. I want to talk about something. So for this particular arc, I want to change the way we handle long rests. I want to basically use some of the grittier rule suggestions that the DMG offers, to where for a full long rest, I would take a week of recuperation, just so a way we can get a more serious vibe to this. Especially considering you're walking around the Middle Ages and getting stabbed, I actually feel like that should mean something. After that, we can get back to the more whimsical cartoon style that we've been doing, but...
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, I'd say that's fair.
Yep.
I think
I don't get what you're saying.
we probably
It's
should
going to be harder to get healed.
For the last arc when we were in, or not the last arc, the last side,
Oh.
which became an arc.
Well, did we actually take a long rest on the ship?
Not
Yes,
yet.
we did.
And this is going to become particularly relevant because, Ash, go ahead and make that attack roll.
I don't know.
Oh no. Wait, you didn't bring your dice to the cooking place? Ash, I'm disappointed.
Right now, I don't.
Do you not want to melt your dice on the stove?
Yes, it's very important to carry your dice with you, I decided.
Yeah. I got a friend. I got Olivier's keeper sheet now.
We're supposed to do summer around here. There they are.
I have so much crap on my desktop. I really should put that up. There we go.
And, yeah, let's hope he misses.
Yeah, seriously.
Ash, why do you want your own attack roll to fail?
Because he's attacking Oliver.
I am attacking Jason.
Oh, sorry, you're attacking Jason. I mean, you are.
Oliver's attacking Jason.
So, because I'm using a dagger, I can use Dex, right?
Correct.
Cool.
Great.
Would I be able to use stealth in this case by any chance?
No.
Okay. Then it's an 11.
That doesn't beat.
Cool.
Remind me, what's going on with Jason's armor? Does he wear any?
He doesn't, but he's inherently like tough-skinned, and he
Okay.
has a naturally high armor class.
Okay, in that case, you just You know what it feels like for someone to hit you with a knife. So you feel that he just hit you with a knife. It does hurt a little bit, but doesn't cause any serious damage.
I'm gonna lightly kick him in the balls, just to make sure he knows not to do that again.
Are you trying to actually hurt him?
No, just
Okay,
a
that's
warning tap, but that's actually kind of worse.
Ah, excellent.
And Frollo, what on earth is this? Monsieur Oliver, why are you attacking this fine gentleman?
Yeah.
He's spreading,
We have a difficult relationship, but he's a good friend.
spreading false ideas.
He reminds me of an old friend of mine, always stabbing me in the back, though.
He cannot be left alive.
You didn't understand that because I'm still speaking Greek.
Yeah, but Frollo understands that.
Yes, and he nods at you, and he says, has he already taken his 30 pieces?
It's hard to say whether he has or hasn't yet, but, how are you?
Where did you say you were from?
A little bit of everywhere.
Please, would you come with me?
Sure thing.
And he guides you into the cathedral.
Weren't you just walking in the water a bit?
There's no time for him to walk on water. Don't stop.
Oh, by the way, what is Princess Viespe doing?
She's just rolling her eyes and following along. She's daydreaming about her dress.
Yes. And he guides you into the massive cathedral, and it's stretching out. Oh, wait, actually, I would just pull it up.
Is Anthony on board ship or is Anthony with us?
Did Anthony join them?
I don't remember exactly if I was on the ship or whatever.
I think the last time that we were all together about a month ago, dating us, I know. You had disembarked the ship with us. So you'd been with us off board the ship.
Yeah, just wandering along.
I think so, but I thought we returned to the ship.
Yes, but you were not playing with us at that time. That was in the
I
last.
thought we returned to the ship right before we ended the last session I was here.
No, we didn't.
Okay, they ended up regrouping at the ship, and then they went back to the cathedral. Did you join them to the cathedral?
I don't know.
Well,
yes.
It's a yes or no question right
Okay, do you want to be on the boat, or do you want to be with them?
Well, I probably on the boat because I need my long rest
I
to
do
happen.
too.
Because I was kind of
I'm still doing
hurt.
stuff.
Guys, keep moving forward. I can work with this.
Okay. Sorry, Drew.
Laughter. Anyway, do the princess and the Oliver follow inside the cathedral?
The princess and the Oliver. Yes.
The princess and
Oliver and company.
Yep.
Yeah, because I don't want to let Jason out of my sight. The imbecile that he is.
You need to stop saying that word.
You keep saying that word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
No, he said
Anyway.
play that phrase at the right time.
I think it means exactly what I think it means.
I think you're wrong about what you think it means.
Oh God. Continuing on though.
Moving on.
Yes, and as you enter the cathedral, you see rows of pews on both sides of you, as well as a series of double-stacked arches going up 100 feet to support the vaulted ceiling. The arches are supported by stone columns and have golden chandeliers hanging from them. And on the far side of the wall, near the ceiling, there are 3 stained glass windows shining light on the altar area.
Cute. What's the stained glass?
It's a bit too far away for you to see at the current moment.
I'm gonna go up and walk up to the altar.
Okay. He follows with you. So, have you been to Notre Dame before?
I don't believe so, but I believe I have.
A little bit.
What do you mean by this?
Seems oddly familiar.
And when you say that, you actually seem visually relaxed a little bit. Okay. Well, there are, I suppose, many cathedrals like this throughout Europe.
There's nothing like this. It's just...
Oh, yes, I agree. This cathedral
It's
is
like me and
wonderful.
my father might have been here before.
And when you say that, he suddenly gets nervous again.
It's changed, though. Like, the bones are still here, but it's put on weight. Not the bad way,
For a long
but
time.
Muscle mass.
it's grown.
Monsieur Jason, are you saying the cathedral is gross?
No, no. It's grown and improved over time.
Are you saying the cathedral is fat?
Forgive me, my Greek's a little rusty.
Yeah, Ash, you can't understand this. They're speaking Greek.
Yep.
This is also fair. Never mind.
And then Frollo looks right at you, and he says something in Latin.
Do you speak Latin?
It's a
Demigods do speak
demigod
Latin.
thing, yes. I had to learn when I went to Rome. Well, New Rome.
Yeah, wait, so did he study Latin at Camp Jupiter?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jupiter? What the? Okay.
Cross training.
What? I mean, okay.
Okay.
This is
Fine.
a show of Olympus World.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then he says in Latin, is there something here you don't recognize?
I don't recognize some of the stained glass, and it looks like you added a few cues.
In Latin, right?
Yep. Oh, by any chance, does Oliver speak Latin?
No, you don't.
Does the princess?
No, she absolutely would.
Wow!
Okay.
She studies these things.
It's from another planet!
She speaks common.
So he.
How would you
does
know
this-
Latin? It's a dead language.
All royalty speaks Latin.
Yep, it's a fact.
Fair.
It's a true fact.
Yeah.
He does this gesture at Viespe, and he says, "And how did you meet this woman?"
He met me.
Hmm.
And actually, no.
Friend of a
I
friend.
met him, actually. I found him on a search for my husband. We have been journeying together ever since.
Your husband. Is he missing?
He has been captured by some unscrupulous characters.
Do you believe
He
might
has
be
a
here in Paris?
tendency, he's a good guy, but he has a tendency to get lost every once in a while.
Mm.
No,
Oh, yes.
I don't believe he would be in Paris, unfortunately.
Yeah, so you're out searching for your one lost sheep.
Yes.
Okay, let's jump over to
One could
Anthony.
say that, yeah.
So what is Anthony doing on the boat?
I took a long rest, and while I was resting,
Did you miss the conversation we had at the beginning where we were changing how we're doing long rests for this particular arc?
I just want to get back to baseline list a little bit. Just let this one, please, because I was at 11 health.
You can take a short rest.
That doesn't help my health.
Yes, it literally does.
No, short rests don't help health.
Yes, you expend hit dice to heal yourself.
I don't know. Whatever.
Anyway.
I did while I was resting. I was doing my very secretive thing that no one else knows about.
Yeah.
You know what it is. You know what it is.
Yes.
I think we all know what it is.
Yeah,
I think we know what it is.
You do out of character. You don't know in character.
Yeah.
So
And anyway, while this is happening, you hear that voice pop up again and says, "See, Anthony, I was able to get you out of that dragon's den alive. And now that we're alone, we perhaps have a moment to talk."
Guys, look, I have an angel.
I guess I'll have to listen to you, considering my friends aren't back.
Yes, exactly. And what do you stand to lose from taking a listen?
I have a lot to lose, actually, because you seem like a demon of some sort.
Oh, no. I am no fiend.
Sure.
Our fates are currently tied, so it is in my best interest to support yours. So tell me, how would you like to learn some of my power?
No. You're...
Are you not a scholar of magics?
Oh, I am, but, you don't seem like a good teacher.
Why? On what do you impress?
Because you keep making me, you keep being weird with the whole wand thing. I don't like it. I don't want to even touch it. I don't even have it in my bag anymore. I put it away in my room and on the ship, and I'm not touching it again. I did that for a reason. I didn't want to freaking dog to you or do whatever mysterious power, because now you're gonna make me like basically be one of those warlocks that I've seen around who's like basically the devil.
Oh, no,
worshipping the devil to get magic.
I'm not offering any sort of warlock pact, and if you break your attunement to the wand, then, well, I suppose I will lie in wait.
No, I'm not gonna break my attunement. No, that takes hours to get back. I'm just not going to actually cast anything with it. I'm just gonna use my standard wand, the one that chose me when I went to Hogwarts.
That wand chose you, but you chose this one in combat, and I chose you back.
Yeah, that's not how it works. The wand chooses the wizard.
Aye. You have such a limited understanding of magic, only from... Oh, what school did you study at?
Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. In the UK, back at Earth? I don't know, there's like a million Earths around.
Yes. And all you know of magic comes from there?
Yes.
Don't you? What about the things that they wouldn't or didn't teach you? Don't you want to learn them?
No, I'd rather just stick to my Hogwarts training. It's gotten me pretty far.
I can take you further.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Tell me, are you content studying as you are and living but your 70 years? I can take you further and teach you things you've never imagined.
I don't want to be immortal, so... Ooh.
Oh, no. We all have a time, but there are ways to work with the system.
I already said no. I'm not gonna cast this wand again, and you're just gonna stay there and not talk to me again.
Well, perhaps we'll chat another time. And let's jump back over to the rest of the party. Ray, you're muted. Now you're not.
I'm not.
Jack's muted.
No.
All right.
I have fizzy lemonade.
Oh, yeah.
So
And
right now
barbecue.
you guys are very rudely excluding Oliver from your Latin conversation.
Yep.
Anyways, I'll just go back to even my dinner.
It's justifiable.
Aha. Ash can't.
Well, then again, I mean, he's probably learned some Latin, right? He's been in Paris for a long time, right?
I mean, yeah.
Commoners can't learn Latin.
Yeah, exactly.
The only recent.
Mass is
That was
said in
reserved for
Latin.
the
If he attends that
um,
at all regularly with Frollo, which he might, he would pick up some phrases.
He's
not enough to be conversational. How
And
often?
also, Oliver's not a
how much
commoner.
Spanish do you know?
He hasn't been around Frollo for very long.
Yeah, but isn't your kind supposed to be like really good at like learning things?
This is also very true. Right? Yes. Yes, I guess. You have back me into words. I guess I am by this conversation now. I guess I have.
Okay. We're all speaking in Latin. Doesn't make a difference, I guess.
Yeah. It's like, you know, when you're right, you're right, Greg. That is very true.
So
When you're right, and you're always right.
thank you. I know.
Well, okay, that is a statement.
Oliver, how did you meet these fine people?
On the street, please.
Oliver, you know how I feel about the mumbling.
Oh my god.
Okay, Mother Gothel.
Wow. Okay, they're wandering around the street. I just happened to bump into them.
No, of course no, Frollo. Frollo sent him to talk to us. Frollo sent
Because
Oliver to
that's
talk to
not
us.
exactly how I remember sending Oliver this morning.
How was that?
And then he turns to the princess and says, okay, what was your first conversation with him?
Probably something to do with dresses. He met my associates while I was in the shops.
Oliver? What is my first name?
Frollo, right?
All right, and he looks directly at you. Who on earth are you?
Ash, check your
Who
DM.
are you, and what did you do with my minister?
Lord, we have been together for many years. It was a slip of the mind. It's been many years. Years will help.
What is wrong with you, man? Either you're an impersonator, or are you ill? Why would you attack this fine gentleman out on the courtyard of Notre Dame?
I think you see myself, monsieur. I need to replace my.
Now, listen, I like you, but if you cause trouble like that, I will have you dragged to the Palace of Justice myself.
Monsieur.
And now, Princess and, Monsieur Jason, please make your... I have other matters that I must attend to, but please stay in the cathedral for as long as you need, and if you need accommodations while you're in town, I can gladly take care of it.
Thank you.
Thank you, monsieur.
And he walks off.
Is anyone else close by?
Yeah, there's some people milling around the cathedral. And,
Not particularly close to us, right?
actually, Princess Viespe, go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, hey. Would it be
I rolled a nat 20.
Okay,
Oh,
that beautiful woman from earlier, you do see her in the cathedral. She's kneeling down in front of the statue of Mary.
Of course, the one time you don't need a nat 20, you get a nat 20.
No, I think that was pretty important.
I mean, she didn't need a nat 20. She could have probably been.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
You probably would have been.
Jack, I think you're about to ask a question.
Can I just randomly heal a person?
You have spells for that, yeah.
Okay.
I would like to walk over
Are
to
there
the
any
pretty
sick
lady.
or injured people in the cathedral?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
What do I need to roll?
That's plus intelligence.
Just D20?
Yep.
I roll a 3, so plus 1 is 4, I think.
Yeah, it takes you a while, but you are eventually able to... yeah, you're able to find a man who seems to have a broken arm. Okay, let's so let's jump back over to Ray.
I walk over to the pretty lady.
She doesn't say anything. She seems pretty focused on what she's doing.
Wait, is she kneeling?
Yeah, she's kneeling down, and you hear her. Sounds like she's praying, and she says, "Lord, please help my people through this time of trial, and allow that the King will shed his mercy on us."
Interesting.
Do you interrupt her, or are you just gonna stand
I
there?
kneel down next to her, like right next to her, like she's here and I'm like here.
Yeah, I understand the concept of next to.
Well, no, sometimes next to her is like here and then like here. I mean like.
Yeah, you're okay.
I'm next to her.
Okay.
And I pray silently.
Okay.
Are you gonna... Okay.
When she gets up, I will also get up with her. For the record.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go over and heal the dude with the broken arm.
The women are talking.
Yeah, do you say anything to him?
No.
You're just like bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. That's a D8 plus your wisdom modifier. Go ahead and roll that.
Where's it? Where's the D8? All right. I roll an 8. Yay.
Okay. With that, you see like the whole look on his face, like it suddenly changes, and you see him look at his arm, like, huh? And he slowly takes off the sling, and he's able to move it just fine. And then he looks at you and says, "Did you do this?"
Jack, did you
They
do
said
it?
I should eat. I just tell them that you're good. Go have fun. So
That's it. Okay.
yeah.
Well, he's very grateful and says, "Thank you, sir. Please, is there anything I can do for you?"
I'm good.
Well, what should I go do now?
Whatever you want.
Okay. Actually, he seems really confused by that response, but he does get up and walks outside. Okay, what's Oliver doing?
Let's see. Are there any door other than the doorway that we came in through? Where are the other doors?
Now, there's the two main doors at the end of the hall that you came through, and then up near the. And then there are some other doors along the sides. Yeah, there's another set of doors relatively nearby to you. You'd have to walk a bit to get to them, but you probably know where they are.
And where did Frollo go?
Let's see now. He seems to have disappeared behind one of the pillars and went off somewhere.
I'm going to go to the various peasants and workmen.
Pardon?
I'm going to go to the around to some of the peasants milling around in the cathedral and talk to them. I'm assuming there are peasants here.
Yeah. There are all sorts of people here.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna, yep. So you want to walk up to someone who appears to be poorer than you?
Appears to be what?
Appears to be a peasant. I mean, can you really judge them based on what they look like that? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, the princess can do that, but can you?
I'm not going to call them peasants.
You peasant. Get out of my way.
Look at their faces.
I'm not going to call them a peasant. That would just be rude.
You're not going to call them a chess maneuver?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to call them that either.
En passant is a chess maneuver.
Okay, anyway. What do you say to this man?
That brings you to the cathedral today, good sir.
Can
I
you
had
say
to
that again
stop
a
it, baby.
little louder?
Okay. What brings you to the cathedral today, Monsieur?
One more time.
What brings you to the cathedral? Yeah.
Oh, I'm simply here to give honor to God.
Hi there.
I've seen you around the cathedral. You're one of the archdeacon's helpers.
Oui, monsieur. I am.
What is your name?
I'm Olivier.
I am Philip.
Philip.
Do you like your life, Philip?
I like my life, I suppose.
And yet, you live here. You live while others have much more than you.
Oh yes, I suppose that there are a lot of rich people in the world and people like me who have less, but if I spent my whole life worrying about money, well, I suppose I would never be doing anything else. The Lord has given me enough to get by, and we should be grateful for that, right?
You should. But very wise to do so.
I'm not so preoccupied with the treasures of this world.
You merely wish to serve God.
Pardon?
You merely wish to serve God then?
Still can't hear you.
You merely wish to serve God then?
I mean, I suppose that is a life well spent.
Can I just happen to overhear him and walk up?
Make a perception check.
You're healing people. You took a while to find someone to heal. I doubt if you're over.
Cathedrals are echoey.
I doubt that they're projecting this conversation, but roll plus perception.
Not rolling.
By the way, at any point does Anthony get the idea to go to the cathedral?
16.
There's other people here.
Yeah, like, you know where Oliver is, and you can see that he's talking to someone, but you don't know what they're talking about.
Okay. I'll walk up.
Wait, what compels you to walk up?
I have a feeling I could be of use to this man.
He doesn't
Been
appear to
hurting him from Oliver?
No, to the peasant Oliver is talking to.
He doesn't seem to be sick or injured.
Why would you?
I just have a hunch.
Ha. Good one. Hunch.
Okay. Y'all appreciate me. But I say a life meant to serve God is a life.
Okay, you didn't hear him say that line, though.
No.
So why would you?
But
You're just walking out to a random conversation. Who the it's a conversation like that? I just sat down.
But
That's how you're gonna walk up to this conversation.
no, I'm going to introduce myself.
Hello?
Just like, hi, I'm Jason. Let's serve God now.
Have you heard the good Have you heard the good news?
Hello
Nice
there.
way.
Oh, hello.
Are you doing well?
Like I told this guy, I'm doing fine.
You just have.
Has life been treating you
Are you
fairly?
two selling some sort of medicinal oil? Is that what's going on here?
No.
No.
I'm just curious. I have a tendency to over monitor a few things, but nothing really goes unanswered by me. So.
And what do you mean by that?
I always answer requests when they're presented in some way, shape, or form. Oftentimes people dismiss them and think it's not a sign. But oftentimes what you're looking for is often hidden.
Who did you say you were?
I'm from a bit of everywhere.
That doesn't answer his question, but okay. He asked who you were.
Oh, I'm just a friend.
You know, the longer this conversation goes, the more I'm going to start just looking at Jason.
Is Pretty Girl done praying?
Ray, is VSP trying to get burned at the stake?
No, she's trying to flirt with a pretty lady.
But is she trying to get burned at the stake?
Well, at this point...
She speaks Latin.
Well, at this point, Frollo, he does return, and he seems to be accompanied by another well-dressed man.
Ooh.
This other man, you know, he seems to be a fair bit older, and he's wearing a cap.
This is when I wish I had actually watched The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Daddy Pope?
Is this the bishop?
It's not a tall hat.
Can you help me with my Christian lore?
And Frollo, he does walk over to where the two of you are, and he says, "Is this woman bothering you, princess?"
She is not, monsieur. We are just praying in the same area.
And he looks at her and says, "And why are you in my cathedral?"
She is here because she is following God.
Tell you what, Ray, do you want to pull an Ash and play Esmeralda for a bit?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I am here because I deserve to be here just as much as you or anyone else.
You think you deserve to be here? I know your sort. You're from a lot of thieves and miscreants. You see, your majesty, these were the people I was warning you about.
I am a follower of the Lord. I would not steal or lie. I am here because I love God. I do not mean any harm to you. Oh, pardon the storm. It's
you know what, let's just say just starts raining randomly during all of this.
God's just getting angry now.
Yep.
No, that's just me.
And the man with Frollo says, "See, Frollo, these people, they're not so bad. And are they really so different from us?"
We're not. Listen to this man.
That's offensive. Can I? Well, no.
No, you're doing something with Oliver right now.
Yeah.
This is girl talk time.
Girl talk, nice. Okay.
Ooh.
I think they're gonna be talking about us. Oh my god.
I think they're gonna be talking to Frollo.
Yeah, don't. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Anyway, Frollo responds to the man saying, "Your Majesty, trust me. These kind, they're not to be trusted."
Excuse you. What makes you think that I, in particular, am not to be trusted? Have I ever hurt you?
No, but your people have, and I assure you that
Am I
we
my
will
people?
find your course of miracles. and I will drown out your refuge.
Why? Why would you do that?
See how hostile she's being, Your Majesty? She herself, perhaps she is good, but she is associating with those thieves.
My people are not thieves.
You're
valuable members of the society.
The town guard would beg to differ.
Just because some people do not have enough food to eat and warmth to keep us through the night does not mean we are people of thieves. We hate everything we have to take, and we never take from anyone who can't afford to lose it.
And the other man says, well, if that is the case, then what could the city be doing better?
Give us food. Let us have jobs. Stop men like this from keeping us from living our lives.
I will take all of this under consideration.
Thank you, sir.
Now, if you'll excuse me. And with that, he does seem he starts to walk out, and when he does, there are several people. They seem to be standing at attention for him. Someone opens the door for him. Haven't you caused enough trouble here today? Frollo says.
I beg your pardon. You are the only one causing trouble here.
What right have you to speak to His Majesty that way?
I am just stating the truth. And anybody who is responsible for people's suffering deserves to be talked to honestly.
And Frollo says to you, he opens his mouth and the sound of rolling traffic comes.
Hey, that just adds to the ambiance. Just Frollo's about to speak, just God speaks first.
God is louder than Frollo.
God is bigger than the boogeyman.
With me, Dad.
Anyway, he says to you, perhaps there is something in you that can be saved. Stay in the cathedral, as long as you need. Anyway, what do Oliver and Jason do? Oh, by the way, Oliver, you saw Frollo walk back in with the king, and then the king departed.
But as far as I know, Frollo's still in the room.
Oh, yeah. Frollo's in the room right now talking to Princess Viespe and some other woman.
Cool. I'm just going to keep on talking to the common folk.
Okay. So, what is your name? Philip asks.
He already talked to me, so he already got my name.
I don't think you gave your name earlier.
Yeah, I did.
Oh. Okay. Well, in that case, yeah. Okay, he already asked you about the oil. So then, why did you two come over? Do you two know each other?
Yeah, in a sense.
I met him today.
Ah.
He's a friend.
Oh, are you doing the rounds and meeting the congregants?
Of course. What else would we be doing?
I don't know. There's a million reasons that someone would walk up to a stranger and start talking, so.
You're very wise. Perhaps you should try to join the church.
And he just gestures around him like, I already did?
No. I mean, try to get higher than just praying. Well, you might say.
Oh, I don't think that the clerical life is for me, if that's what you're suggesting.
Always an option.
Well, yes, I suppose we should all be open to it. But I don't think my wife would much appreciate that.
I could make it fast.
Wait, what did you say?
Interesting.
No, I was asking Oliver.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand. You're a good man. No offense if you feel that.
Okay. By the way, is there like a specific point to this conversation? Like, are you trying to get information out of him, or?
Look,
Okay.
I'm just trying to make Frollo less suspicious of me.
Repeat that?
I'm just trying to make Frollo less suspicious.
Oh, less suspicious. I thought you wanted to make Frollo suspicious of Philip.
No, I'm not trying to. I'm trying to make him. I'm not trying to make him. I'm trying to appear less suspicious.
Oh, okay.
Therefore, I'm doing my clerical duties.
Yep.
There's no logic to this madness sometimes.
By the way, does the princess want to chime in on this conversation with Frollo?
Yes, she does. This woman has the same right to be here as you and I do. Like she said. She has done nothing wrong other than... Yeah, she's done nothing wrong. She has just sat here or kneeled here and prayed to the Lord for help for her people. She is obviously here because she cares and because she is a good person. As a man of the church, you should not, Monsieur, as a man of the church, you should not be denying someone access to your God, to our God.
Yes, but did you see the sinful display she was putting on just outside the church steps not an hour ago?
She was having fun, Monsieur. That is not a crime, is it?
Why this woman wound up inside here? Go ahead, Esmeralda. You want to tell her about how you were helping your friends sneak around the city, and now you're in here to claim sanctuary from my gods?
I don't know the movie well enough.
Oh, that's okay. I'm pulling from like 6 different versions of this story, so.
I don't either.
Cool, that makes 3 for 3.
Great.
Oh, good. It'll make the experience more real.
Oh.
Esmeralda says, the only reason I am here is to pray to God for help my people. I help those who are less fortunate than I. And where they live and how they look may play a factor in that. I do not see people as different. I see us all. We are all God's children. And it is not just for you to not see that.
Very well then, but I must be going. If you need anything, go up to the bell tower and speak with my charge Quasimodo.
Yes.
He's a good man, but he is rather hard of hearing. And I don't want to hear that you've been causing him trouble, though.
Yes, monsieur.
Okay. Oh, by the way, Frollo does walk by Oliver and Jason again.
Oh. Hello, Frollo. In Latin, this time.
Okay, that's fine.
I saw you speaking with that lovely lady over there.
The princess?
Well, both of them, I might say. The
Wait, does
commoner
Jason
is
have the odds for
the commoner is very lovely, I might admit.
I suppose.
You don't see it?
I mean, I am a man of God. I do not think of people in that way.
Why not?
Make an investigation check. Or no, make an insight check.
Is that D20?
Yes.
All checks are D20s.
The 19.
He's a crow. I don't roll well, and you guys roll really well. Okay.
Yeah, with
My
that,
dice are lucky.
Yeah, but
with that, and with your +1 modifier, you're able to see that, his eyes, they're moving around a lot. He seems kind of sweaty. He seems a little nervous about this conversation.
Let's add to that. Why is looking and admiring God's beauty a bad thing? God made
Nothing
every
wrong with-
person.
Nothing wrong with admiring the handicraft of the Lord, but I don't much appreciate the way you're insinuating that I looked at that woman.
Oh, my apologies. Is it insulting to your wife? A man of your stature ought to be married to a very lovely lady. And such a devout man of God.
And
one
then
would think.
And then he, his composure does relax again and says, "Oh, seems you do not know of the clergy. We do not take wives. We are married to the church."
Well, that's just a little wrong. Who came up with that rule? Surely.
Well,
St. Peter. Surely Peter didn't write that down.
well,
That you can't
in
get
the times
married.
of the apostles, there were married priests, but it has been decided over the years that it would be better for us to remain celibate.
Why? Or do you swing the other way?
For
There's
over
nothing wrong with it.
For over 350 years, it has been decided that priests will not take a wife. And I fully respect that tradition and the decision of that council.
God made man and wife, though.
Yes. But not all are called to marriage.
You all are definitely called to marriage. That's one of the corner pillars of the church. A man cannot call himself a godly man if he does not if he doesn't find the beauty of a woman or the beauty of love. Above all, you can't love the church if you aren't in love.
Okay, first of all, just out of character, what? Anyway, back in character, Frollo, he just looks at you like, "Oh, my son, you clearly have much to learn. I do have love for my congregation and for the people of Paris, but not that way."
What's wrong with that way?
Why, for some men, I suppose the love that they have for their wives is...
Holy.
Yes, it is. Marriage is holy.
You've certainly blessed several of them.
Oh, yes.
Did you find no
I
godliness in those men and women?
Yes. In my 20 years as a priest, I have officiated many, many marriages.
And you never thought, or never found, there's somebody for everyone.
Well, there's no shame in being a carpenter, but not all men are called to be carpenters. Just like how there is beauty in marriage, but not all men are called to be a husband.
Every person is put on here to be with somebody. Every person is put here to spend their life with someone else.
Well,
that's why it's a soulmate.
It is true that man was not meant to be alone, but that does not always mean in a marital bond. I am part of a strong brotherhood of my fellow priests. We keep each other company.
Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just want to let you know that.
I'm aware that there's nothing wrong with me not being married. That's how I think we've come full circle in this conversation, my dear Jason.
Oh, you're not. You don't get it. It's okay to be with a man. That's not the
What are
issue.
you saying about me?
Nothing.
At this point, he starts.
You're the one being defensive.
I think it's time, and he says in a firm voice, I think it's time that you left the cathedral.
Okay.
Jesus be drinking.
Is Oliver just standing there watching this like it's a tennis match?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm like stealing glances at the pretty lady next to me and like debating what to say to her.
Actually, this whole thing, I would have kind of just left and gone wandering among peasants some more.
Okay. Do you say anyone to the woman next to the princess?
No.
Okay.
I
Exactly. That's why I'm not talking to her. She's yours.
So, what is your name, madame? She says to you.
I am Princess Viespe, daughter of Roland, king of the Drewmen. Daughter of Roger, king of the Drewmen.
Oh, you are a royal princess from a distant court? Hi, it is nice to meet you.
It is very nice to meet you as well. I admired your standing up earlier, or right there.
Yes, and thank you for coming to my side.
You have every right to be here.
Well, I do appreciate you saying that, but I do need to get going soon.
To where?
To my home in the Court of Miracles. You've done a great service for me, and I can tell that you are a good woman. And she takes off her necklace on it, and seems to have a very strange design, and she hands it to you and says, when you wear this woven band, you hold the city in your hands. Come find me if you need help. And she gets up to leave.
Will I see you again?
Hopefully. And, okay, Jack, yeah, I see you have a question.
I wanted to say goodbye to Esmeralda.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. You want to go over
Never
there?
met her.
I'm going to introduce myself and tell her all the
Wait, I have to
wonderful
ask for her
things
name.
about VSP.
Okay.
Here's the thing. You already met her.
I've already met her.
Yes. In the last episode.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
What
hello
is it?
again. Jason,
Hello.
right?
Yes. I noticed you
seems
talking
that
to
you
my
also-
friend.
Yeah, well, I see you also just had it out with Frollo.
Yeah, Frollo's difficult, to say the least.
And Frollo does say to Oliver, you know, I'm sorry I snapped at you earlier. I think your judgment was correct about that Jason character. I mean, look, he's consorting with Esmeralda.
I do not believe he is to be trusted, monsieur.
Yes. That also calls into question that supposed princess that he's traveling with. You can't hear this
Okay.
conversation.
Yeah.
On the other side of the room.
I can't.
No,
No.
you're not close to us. He is a strange one, to be sure.
Okay.
But he
But
does
I continue.
Would you like me to keep a closer eye on them?
Yes, even though you attacked him, he seems to have a misplaced sense of trust in you. I want you, well, to use that to our advantage.
Of course, monsieur.
After all, perhaps if we do this right, we could have Jason to be as faithful as our dear Philip here. Yeah, so Philip's been having a weird day.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, Phil's had a
Yeah.
real good day. I will.
Okay, let's jump back over to
Esmeralda and Jason.
Esmeralda, Princess Viespe, and Jason.
I noticed you talking to my friend Viespa.
I'm still like in
Yeah.
earshot.
By the
I'm
way,
in
she's
the
happening very
conversation.
close to you.
Yeah.
Yes, she seems like a good woman. Do you know her?
As you were refined taste, so obviously she would be quite fond of you.
Okay. Not sure what you mean by that.
That being said, if you're ever in need of assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to me, Viespe, or our new friend Olivier.
Olivia.
Olivia?
Olivier. I do have a tendency of sticking my nose into problems that aren't mine, but they usually get resolved quickly. And I have something that I can give to her.
And she looks at you and says, "Are you a mercenary?"
No. I never charge for anything. But,
No, I just like killing
to
people.
help. No, I like to help.
Yeah, Jesse never charges for anything, including a good time. You know what I mean?
And I do throw an excellent party. I have a few fun party tricks. But...
Well. And she smiles at you and says, "Perhaps you can show me some of your party tricks tonight."
How come you get it and I don't?
There's a tavern that I frequent called Pie Mol Pias.
I'll have to check it out.
Yes, I will see you there. And bring your friend.
She is delightful. So.
I bet she's the life of the party.
She can be. But, look out. She throws a mean right hook.
Okay, I'll be careful not to pick a fight with her.
She has a tenacity about it.
Okay. And she does then leave the cathedral, and I think
Right
that's where
before
we're
she
gonna
leaves, I pull her aside really, really fast and say, I forgot to ask your name. Who are you?
You met her earlier.
No, I met her, but I didn't catch her name. I forgot to catch your name.
My name is Esmeralda.
What a beautiful name. Just like you.
And that's where we're going to call this first part of the session.
Oh.
Okay, we'll regroup soon, but until then, I've been your host and Dungeon Master, Drew, being joined by...
Jack, also known as Jason, the son of God.
And Ray, also known as Princess Viespe, and also apparently Esmeralda.
Yep. Well, welcome to having so many names that you forget who you are.
Till next time. Bye.
Bye.